on your YouTube videos,
yeah,
the most like comment across any of them is, where did you get these couches and can I buy them?
Okay, yeah, that's true. No, first of all, no.
No, you can't have them.
These are not for sale. These couches, these beautiful couches are not for sale.
Hey team, welcome back to another Levi Save the World Hildebrand, the episode where we prove that you don't need to be a hero to save the planet. Did I do it?
That was great.
Oh yeah! I've heard it so many times.
That was so good. If you have been on the team for a while now, you've probably gotten used to this exact scene where we're sitting in our living room on our beautiful yellow couch talking about something awesome. Well, today we're going to give you a bit more of an inside look at the rest of our apartment, where we live day to day, and we're gonna show you and talk about how we somehow furnished this entire apartment using secondhand stuff.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. So our apartment is about 450 square feet, which is about 45 square meters if you live somewhere outside of Canada. It's been pretty good for Leah and I, although it is a loft.
Hi! Which means, there's no doors except for the bathroom.
Yeah, we only have the one door to the bathroom there. So this video is sponsored by Buns, which is an online trading app helping people to find their very own yellow couch. But we're gonna get into that later in the video, because first, before we talk about how we found all this thrifted stuff, we need to talk about the stuff that isn't.
These 3 picture frames I bought new, but they were all pre-Levi, so I've had them for quite a while. A lot of the other new things that we have are in our kitchen, like our kettle, our toaster, our blender, and our food processor. But I swear the rest of it is secondhand, other than a few really nice pieces that Levi's dad made for us.
Okay, alright.
Help. Too much.
So my dad happens to be a very impressive woodworker, and so without much hassle, Leah and I have managed to get some pretty nice pieces of woodworking. This makeshift dresser you might have seen in my KonMari video, this bookshelf, this kitchen pantry, and this beauty, which as you can tell is not your typical coffee table. My dad puts a lot of thought and energy into making his furniture as durable and as purposeful as possible. So if you're interested in seeing a video about that, just let me know. But I think now we're gonna move upstairs. We found this bed in Leah's parents' garage 3 years ago, and it does the trick. My bedside table and lamp came from a thrift store down the street.
And I bought this dresser from a friend who is moving away.
But we're not just going to start listing the things that we have in our house and telling you that we didn't buy them new, like that would somehow be impressive to you.
No.
We are going to show you why buying secondhand is so much better all around.
All around.
Starting with money.
Yeah, dude, make it rain.
Making it rain.
Yeah, woo.
Okay, so this is actually money that we have to use for our Europe trip that's coming up this year. But it should be a no-brainer that when you buy something used, it's gonna cost you less than buying it from a store. But I think people really underestimate just how much you can save.
But we estimated that we've been able to furnish our whole apartment for less than $600.
That's because of things like this. We got this desk for $50, and this chair that goes with it was free. We got this whole bistro set, table and chairs for 80 bucks even. And we got, oh, God. We got this microwave and the island for 70 bucks.
Oh, God. Ugh. They're clearly worth way more than that, so we actually got a high quality product for a lower cost.
Number 2, quality materials. If you're trying to save money and buy new, chances are you're gonna end up buying crap. But if you buy used, there's a really good chance that you can get some quality stuff at a great price. In fact, these seats that we're sitting on were handmade by the guy's grandfather who sold them to me, which is crazy. People make chairs? I barely make myself breakfast.
Barely made it from there to here.
But it's not just Craigslist finds that sometimes get you those amazing pieces. Check out this chair.
This chair we actually got from helping a good friend of mine move. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. This chair we actually got from helping a good friend of mine move, and it was great because we didn't have to pay anything for it. And where are you gonna find a chair like this at a store? I may love this little blue chair, but everyone on the internet seems to really love our yellow couch. So why don't we tell you the story of it?
On the underside of this cushion is a sticker that says number 2. That means that this couch was second in a production line, which doesn't even really exist anymore. There aren't many things that are actually made in our country anymore, and we somehow happen to own a piece of furniture manufactured in Toronto. So this couch has been the subject of many DM requests that I've had over the years of having this channel, and so we thought we'd tell you the story of how we found it.
I was sitting on our very old, uncomfortable couch, and so we just decided to look on Used Victoria and see what they had. And as a joke, up popped this 9-foot yellow couch, and I'm like, Levi, could we pull this off?
I was immediately like, no, because the couch that we got off Craigslist before that was $20 and this was $350.
But I really, really, really wanted it. And the great thing is, I didn't even have to move it. I was at school all day, so Levi, I came home and it was miraculously here.
So we messaged the woman who had the couch for sale, and she was a recently widowed woman just outside of town who was clearing out her enormous 5-bedroom house. This couch had never been sat on. It had literally been sitting in a recreation room wrapped in plastic for the duration of its life. We brought it home and set it up, and ever since then we've been totally in love with this insanely large mustard yellow couch. And that brings us to our third point of why you should buy things secondhand, and that is story.
You'd never be able to find this kind of story at the Brick. And so now we have this beautiful piece of furniture that actually means something to us, and like we went on a journey to actually get it into our apartment alone.
So no, you're not going to be able to buy our yellow couch. It is not for sale.
But Levi, what about the sustainability? That's right, it's way better for the environment.
That's true, yes. There is some environmental aspects to buying secondhand, which
it's like the theme of your YouTube channel. Wow.
Yes, it is more sustainable to buy secondhand, because every time that you sell something that you're not using or you buy something that you...
He agrees, keep going.
But that is the beauty of the day and age that we live in. We have the internet and we can choose where and how we buy things in ways that nobody was able to in years before. And that is why I'm so excited to be partnering with Buns for this video. Buns is an app-based marketplace that allows people to trade goods with other people online. Think of it like a cashless Craigslist. You can trade item for item, or you can use their online BTZ currency that they've created within the app, which allows you to trade for this currency. And you can trade BTZ currency, or bits as they're known, with local shops and retailers in your city. What I love about Buns is that they've stated clearly that they've created this trading marketplace as an alternative to typical consumer methods. The platform gives people an opportunity to have a human connection and establishes a more sustainable relationship with our stuff. This brave new world has thousands of people already on board, and so go down to the link in the description and try it out for yourself. You might be in one of the many cities that already has a huge Buns base of people giving out their stuff and getting other stuff in return, or you might be a new frontier adventurer starting the buns community in your cities. But whether you are a subscriber to this channel or not, whether you are a buns user or not, I want to thank you for coming out today and watching this video. And hey, if you go online and you're inspired by this to look for some secondhand furniture, you might even find a yellow couch for sale.
But it won't be ours.
Yeah, we're definitely not selling.
Definitely ours.
Yeah, we're not selling ours.
No.
It's
Find your own yellow couch.
Yeah, finding your own yellow couch.
I believe in you to find
do
that
it.
yellow couch.
You'll get it.
Yeah.